Hey everybody, I'm the MoeChicken, and yeah, I'm streaming again. It is not my birthday today, but I we had a little bit of a problem with the stream last night, and I've been trying to address it. It seems to be working now, so this is a bit of a salty run back stream. If you weren't here for last night's stream, or you haven't seen all of it, a bit of a spoiler alert. So you know, if you want to see me play Super Metroid, go ahead and watch last night's first. But spoiler alert, over with. This happened. My game was completely erased, like at the end of the game, like right before I fought Mother Brain. I had gotten 100% of the items. I was probably at about 134%. I was very excited, and then boop doop, my audio messed up and my game froze, and all my tape was read. So, what we're gonna do today? This is probably not gonna be a full stream. It's probably just gonna be like an hour. I just want to play a little while and see if it's right. See if I figured out what the problem was. Because if I did, I have no idea why. I have no idea why what I changed works. And it's just like, for the longest time, I had zero problems with my Elgato. And now all of a sudden, it's just like, it ain't working. So hopefully it'll work for the stream. And hopefully I'll get some of this done. I mean, I don't know how far into the game I'm going to get. I mean, last night when at an hour, we had at least beaten the first two bosses, and I think Dragon too. So, you know, I may get a little ways into it, but I'm going to try and do the same thing I did last night, which was to, again, if you weren't here last night, I was playing Super Metroid for my birthday, because yesterday was my birthday. Hooray! And I was playing in a special way that uses a glitch. Excuse me, that you can get very late in the game. That is supposed to, it like gives you a bunch of stuff without actually increasing your overall item collection percentage. So if up to that point you had been playing like a low item acquisition run, like you try to get as few items as possible, you can actually boost your acquisition rate over 100% by going back and getting the things you missed initially. It's a fun little thing. It's a fun little bonus. I wanted to show it off, but of course, nothing in life is easy. So we're going to do it again. Because if nothing else, I want my cartridge to have a completed save file on it. Right now it doesn't. You know, the other thing that pisses me off, though, is I also had the save file where I had done my hour and 16-minute speed run as well on this cartridge. That also got obliterated. Cartridge memory is not perfect, but I do like it. I am still a big fan of cartridges. Also, Cirrus Station is under attack. Did y'all know about this? You know why? It's because they store all of the blue there. Like all of the blue in the galaxy is in this one small disc-shaped space station. As a result, people's always trying to get it because they need blue. Blue's important, especially in space. You need all the blue in the future. So yeah, people come here to steal the blue. We got to stop that. I mean, look at all this blue. There's so much blue. Just a ton of blue. Incredible amount. Also, this is kind of a dingy space station. I never really noticed it before, but like, you look at the machines in the background, they're kind of like grody. Like they've got rust going down them. It's not a very clean environment to be conducting science, right? Especially with the corpses on the floor. I mean, clean that up. Come on. Who's in charge of that? Where's the robo janitor or whoever? Hello, Metroid. How are you? You're so cute. You're so cute, little Metroid. Meanwhile, wait for it. He takes a long time to show up too. Hi, Ridley. You have a weird neck, dude. He's like, thank you. Thank you. I'm very proud of it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Da, 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 da. Oh, nope. Oh, jeez. Yeah, more fireballs. That's the easy one to avoid. More fireballs, please. Ah, Ah, I say, and then I take several hits from it, but you know. Ow, my body. Ah, stop. Whoa. Ah. Come on, drop it. Drop the Metroid. It's funny. It's funny when you drop it. Ah, you got me. Nuts. Oh well. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Self-destruct sequence! Oh no! Run! Run, run, run! Yeah, I never really noticed that as a kid, but she completely failed on this rescue mission. Like, she was gone for all of like 5 minutes, and Ridley showed up, stole that thing, and killed everybody. And then they have to blow up the ship. Why? I don't know. No real explanation as to why the self-destruct sequence activates. It just kind of does. Like, ostensibly, the reason that Zebes blows up is because Samus sets a time bomb. Because it says time bomb set. But why does this blow up? There's no reason for it. All right, test number 1. I gotta know if my audio is coming across. There's Planet Zebes. It's beautiful. Oh! Right! That's a good start, right? Not even showing the gameplay. Now y'all have seen that place before, right? I'm a terrible streamer. I'm so bad at this. Why would anyone watch this? I don't know. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. It looks synced right now. It looks synced right now. Left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Alright. I'll have to keep checking out of paranoia, but you know. Let's go get this done. So since I'm doing this again, I guess I'll go ahead and explain again if you weren't here last night. This is a special mode of the game, and your goal when trying to do this is you try to get only one missile pod, one super missile pod, one power bomb pack, and I get an energy tank, but ideally you wouldn't do that either. And then you can get as many of the power-up items as you want, because those don't actually count. And in that state, you try to make it all the way down to the area that I refer to as Deep Norfair. It's like the second lower tier of Norfair that has like all the acid and the fire and the cool music. And once you're down there, there is a golden Torizo that you can fight. That will, like, if you enter his chamber from a in ball form and while holding A, B, X, and Y, and you do it right, the game will give you, I think, 7 energy tanks, 100 missiles, 30 super missiles, and 30 power bombs, and it will also give you all of the additional power-ups. So it's a great way to just kind of like, you know, give yourself stuff near the end of the game, and also, if you avoided getting all of those items on your way down, they're still there. You can go back and get them. Meaning that you can get, I believe, if I have the numbers right, a total of 325 missiles, 65 super missiles, and 65 power bombs. I believe those are the correct numbers. In addition, you can get 7 reserve tanks, which is just hilarious to look at. It's very funny. Because they start like spilling over into other sections of the menu, and it's really silly to look at. And it's just kind of it's like a fun way to play the game. So I've done it once before, successfully, I guess, and then I did most of it last night. Again, game froze. Very frustrating. Yeah, guy? There you go. But, it's pretty cool. I don't know. It's a neat thing. It's a neat way to play the game, so I wanted to show it off. I only just found out about it recently. My buddy told me about it, and he said, this looks pretty cool. Why don't you do this for your birthday stream? I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Sounds like fun. But it's especially weird for a person like myself who is like very familiar with where the various item power-ups are in this game. Because you just have to keep avoiding them. Like you keep seeing, you know, power-ups and like, you know, missiles and power bombs and stuff like that, and you're like, I want that, but I can't have it. It's a very odd sort of way to play. Just looking at the screen again. It's still playing. I seriously have no idea why I've been having issues with it. It's a brand new capture card, and it's supposed to be like the newer one, but it's working less reliably than my old one. Go figure. I always thought these guys kind of look like monkeys. They're supposed to be like birds, but they look like monkeys to me. Monkey. Everywhere. It's gross. You do have to hit this guy in the heart, right? I was aiming for his heart, but you're supposed to, aren't you? I guess I don't really know. I just always look at there you go. The side note I never put it together either that I think those the ones that come to life are called Torizo. And if they are in fact supposed to be birds, I wonder if they're called Torizo because the Japanese word Tori means bird. I don't know, but it would be fun. I don't know what the Japanese word cho would mean, or zo, so I don't know the rest of it, but Tori's a word. Alright, so next up, we are going to take care of Prey. Over here. Ow. Should I avoid the energy tank, you think? Eh, why not? I'm gonna ignore it. I can go back for it later if I really need it. Like, the main reason I get that energy tank is for, Fantoon. Well, Fantoon and also, I'm gonna go back to it. I'm just gonna get it. Fantoon and Dragon. Because with Fantoon, he's just hard. Fantoon's just difficult to fight. With Dragon, though, you need a certain amount of energy to use the electrocution trick. And although I don't actually think it's a full energy tank's worth, it's still, like, useful to get, you know? It's still, like, something I want, so... Yep. I'm so paranoid right now. It's just ridiculous. In fact, let's check it again. Alright. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, still seems to be fine. I don't know, y'all. It doesn't make sense to me. Like, what do I know? I'm just a chicken. I don't know how tech knowledge works. It's just such a bummer, man. Like, losing your save data is already frustrating, but losing your save data and then having to believe that maybe, you know, the device you're using is also broken is like, not only did I lose all of my progress, I might not be able to get my progress back. I'm very unhappy. It was a bummer end to a wonderful birthday, but I still enjoyed the stream. It's still fun. So, good. We're gonna take care of Sportborn first. That's important. We are gonna need the charge beam though. Charge beam is gonna be super important for this playthrough because I can't use that many missiles. So there's a missile. I pine for it. I cannot take it. It's lucky about the items though, because when I first did this, I thought you couldn't get items or missiles, so I was avoiding like the item powers too. But then my friend told me about it. He's like, I think it's just the missiles, and I was like, oh, thank God. It's much easier because like I had been trying to use like all of the sequence breaking things I knew of in this game to try and like get around things, and was sort of running out of tricks, so to speak. And I don't have that many tricks. Basically, the only trick I have for this game is the single wall jump. That's pretty much the only thing I can do. Like, I can't even do the bomb jump reliably. I'm not very good, you see. Can I try? I'll give it a shot. I had at least one nice person show up last night. Wish me a happy birthday. It's good to have people wish you happy birthday. It makes you feel good. One of my friends sent me a message like early this morning, and she was like, "I'm so sorry, I forgot your birthday." I was like, "Oh, that's really nice." I mean, it's not nice that she forgot my birthday. I mean, it's nice that she like was concerned and, you know, was like, "I'm sorry I missed your birthday." Some of my friends didn't even wish me happy birthday. But whatever, didn't dampen my spirits. I was still excited. Good birthday, y'all. Now I'm having a good day after my birthday. I guess. I don't know. Mostly I'm just thinking about tomorrow because I have to drive tomorrow, like all day. Which ain't gonna be fun. Oh, gotta go visit family. Which means I must brave the roads. That's okay. I'll survive. And then I'll get to see family. I get to see my nephews. Yay! I was also pleasantly surprised earlier today because I had to go out and like buy stuff for the trip. And so I decided to stop by the bookstore to see if anything would come out, and like several of the series I keep up with came out, including one that I just kind of assumed they weren't updating anymore. Like I figured like whatever company was translating it in America just gave up. And I think what it really comes down to is that the manga just comes out like super slowly in Japan too. I don't know. But the manga is called Yotsuba. It's made by the same person who made Azumanga Daioh. And it's great. It's like a story of like this little girl who just loves everything, pretty much. Like she gets excited about everything in life, and it's just such a nice and charming story about like how this little girl's like positivity makes everyone around her like have more like childlike wonder about everything. What's especially funny too is that this manga that I just got involves a chapter about rock hunting or rock picking, which is something my mom does. And so I was like, oh, that's nice. I never would have expected to see, you know, rock picking as like a thing in like a manga. But it was. She even found some sea glass. Yeah. I'd show it to my mother, but she doesn't like manga. I tried to get her to read manga before. She's like, I can't follow it because it goes the wrong direction. She's like, you read right to left and I get confused, so no thank you. My mother is very polite about dismissing most of my hobbies, but she does basically just missed most of my hobbies. Oh. Alright, that's the cartridge. But now I have to check again. It didn't delete the same thing. Let's see. Oh no. Now I think the audio's off now. Is it because it was restarting? Guess who's bitter? This guy. Alright. Test this. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Left, right, left, right. Yep, it's off. Doggone it! Oh my goodness. What is this? Oh, it's so frustrating. Alright. Mute you for a second. Oh, I didn't even realize it was at full volume anyway. There we go. Alright, it's muted. Muted, yes. Alright, it's muted. Okay, cool. What's the best way to do this? Let me try turning off the system and turning it back on. Alright. Turn it off, turn it on. Alright. Turn it off, turn it on. There is the analog opening. Cool. Run cartridge. There is the analog opening. Cool. Run cartridge. Yeah. Okay. Oh boy. Nope. Still off. Great. Alright, next step. I will try to unplug it from the computer and then plug it back in. Hooray! Ain't this fun? Ain't this troubleshooting fun? Why not just stick with my old capture card? Unplugged. Replugged. Alright. Is it frozen now? Oh my gosh. It looks like it's frozen. Deactivate. Activate. Okay. That seemed like it was right, actually. Alright. So maybe when it... Turn the volume back on. Maybe it... Oh, I gotta test that too. Hang on. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, that's still fine. Maybe, maybe the trick to it is that when it messes up, I have to just deactivate it and reactivate it? I don't freaking know, man. This is so dumb. Like, I think the reason that technical difficulties are so frustrating is because they make you feel like helpless, I think. You know, like as a streamer, as like a person making content, all of a sudden you feel like something external to your own efforts is like just saying no. It's like, you know, it's like a gremlin or a bugbear, you know, it just kind of like shows up and ruins your stuff, and you didn't do anything wrong, it just decided to ruin your stuff. And that's irritating. It's real irritating. Real frustrating. Can you destroy these? I don't think you can. They do open, though, if I remember correctly, right? Yeah, they open, but it's kind of funny that they gave that animation, considering you can't, like, when you're fighting this battle, you don't really go up there, so it's odd that they bothered to animate those. But they did. Okay, well. I'm probably not going to keep this stream, by the way. If anyone's watching this, thanks. And, yeah, I'm probably just going to, like, you know, dump this one. It was mostly troubleshooting for me, but I just want it to work. I've said it before, I want y'all to have a good experience. I want it to work. Pretty much all it comes down to. It's interesting to note, though, that the problem may have related to the hardware unexpectedly, like, resetting like that. It kind of reminds me of what would happen with, like, one of my disc-based systems. Like, in the past, when I would try and record, like, I don't know, back when I was recording, Mega Man X3 years ago, we had a lot of difficulty, because after I would finish the recordings, Ed would come to me and say that, like, no, the recording, you know, is like messed up, and or it would become like desynced, because anytime the game was transitioning via like a disk load, for some reason with that game, the capture card. Hey, Lemon Lori, I'm lamenting. we're trying this out, but yeah, whenever I would try and use it, it would become like, it would like lose frames and stuff, and it sucked. Oh, so to explain a little bit, Lemon Lori, since you just got here, or you just said hi, this is something of a testing stream for me to determine whether or not I have worked out the kinks with my capture card. It would seem that I have not, which is not fun at all, but hopefully by the end of this, we'll have it straightened out. That said, I'm not going to play the whole game tonight. I'm just, you know, I'm just kind of like stress testing it to determine how it looks. The green thing? Yeah. He is kind of disturbing. Spore spawn. Kind of gross. The weird face. Kind of looks like a big nasty walnut. Bloop. Alright. Another audio test. Here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, it's fine. Yes, for the 4th day in a row. I mean, 2 of these were definitely paranoid testing streams, but speaking of, I do not know if you had a chance to watch the rest of the stream from yesterday. But on the assumption that you, well, if you did or did not, at the very end of it, game glitched and all the save data was erased, which is why we're doing this again. Because, yeah, I want to have at least a completed save file on my my cartridge. That'd be nice. That and like the reason that it glitched in the first place was because I didn't actually even realize that my audio was off, and then I had like a first-time user show up, and he was like, "Lol, the audio's off," and I was like, "Oh, is it?" And so I thought I would be able to like fix it, but in fact, what I wound up doing was causing the game to freeze. So that sucked. Well, I mean, there's only so much you could do. You know, it's an actual cartridge. I can't really overwrite another save. Well, I guess I could data copy, but... It's just such a bummer, man. Such a bummer when things mess up like that. Oh well. It is what it is. I still had a good birthday. And we still accomplished the goal. Like, before it failed, I had gotten as many items as I could in my current standing. So I had 315 missiles, or 325 missiles, 65 super missiles, 65 power bombs, 7 reserve tanks, which is silly to look at, and I don't know how many energy tanks, but full energy tanks. So still waiting for Ripper. I hate to say it, but I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. Like, no offense to good boy Ian, but I'm concerned that Ripper might be the series that is forever delayed, kind of like Myst, you know? Like, let me put that differently. I have faith that he's gonna do it, assuming he doesn't die first. Like, you know, no complaint. It's the same thing with like Yakuza. You know, it's like the more people recommend it, the more pressure there is to do it. You know, the more naturally humans don't want to do something. You know, it's like we're like, no. Like, I kind of want to do it anymore. It's like, now y'all made a big deal out of it, and I don't want to do it anymore. I do that all the time. So totally get where he's coming from. Plus, he's busy with other things. I just want him to stream. I've been watching so many of like old Ian streams recently, just because, like, I don't know, I miss him. He's a friend and I miss him. But, you know, he lives his life, and I will enjoy whenever he decides to stream. Because it's fun. Yes, exactly that. We are his mom right now. We are being his mother if his mother was like, play Yakuza instead of clean your room. Or clean your room and then play Yakuza. Which would be a cool mom. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, he's a great content creator. I cannot complain about most of the things he does. But I do wish he'd stream. Come on, Crate, come on, dude. Oh, I guess you have to shoot that for him to show up? And panic. 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 Panic at the disco. Hello. Hi. Hey there. How you doing? Mr. Sexy. It's like, do you really think I'm sexy? I never get that from girls. Thank you. That's not a description I get very often. Mostly they call me lard ass. Which admittedly is a pretty accurate description. I do have a lot of lard in my butt. Cool as long as there's no impending disaster. Yeah. You know, I was talking about the other day about how, you know, I create content. I guess I can call myself a content creator, but I'm not a like professional by any means at this. And so, you know, the lifestyle of a person who does it as a job is very different from the lifestyle of a person who does it as a hobby. And so I really can't speak at all to the pressures or difficulties of doing this as a job. That's why I try to be like, calm about it, so to speak. It's like, I imagine it's a very difficult thing to do as a profession. So, it's a scary thing to do as a profession. I couldn't do it. It's like being any sort of entertainer. I don't know. It's like, it's fine as a hobby, but it's scary if you're trying to make... it's just scary to think that your livelihood is based on whether or not other people like you. It's scary to me. I don't know. So... I guess you can make the argument that lots of things in life are based on whether or not other people like you, but it feels a little bit more direct when it comes to entertaining. All right, another audio sync. Left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, sounds fine. I just want it to be good, is really what it comes down to. I want the audio to be right. I want it all to be good. And I'm paranoid about that. No! Just say no to energy tanks. Meow, 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 meow. Alright, so Lemon Laurie, as a person who likes Metroid, what did you see the Chozos as when you were younger? Do you see them as, like, bird people, or do you see them as something else? Because I see them as monkeys. They look like monkeys to me. And I'm curious, because, I mean, apparently they're supposed to be birds. Like, I did it again. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's certainly me. I'm very small. Microscopic, even. But I do my best. Yeah, it's like I don't know. The whole experience of YouTube as a job is such a strange concept. Like, when I first started YouTube, I thought I was going to be able to make money off of this. But then, I was sharply rebuked by reality, and it's like, no. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are trying to make money off of the internet? What's wrong with you? So I just do it for fun. And it is fun. That is the one consistent thing. That's why I continue to work on things like audio and video issues, is because I don't want to give up. I like doing this. I don't want to have to stop because of technology or something. Alright, hello. Ooh. Oh, this is where you left last night. Yeah, it's certainly true. I think there's also sort of a cult of personality thing where a lot of creators' fan bases kind of expect certain creators to be that way. And that, to me, is an unfortunate scenario for anyone to be in. Where your fans or your support base expects you to be, like, unpleasant in some way. That's... Oh, excuse me, hit the mic there. That's an unfortunate scenario. Metroids look like birds? They always look like jellyfish to me. They're kind of adorable in Metroid Prime, too. Or in Metroid Prime as well. Like, in the earlier Metroid games, Metroid seemed pretty big, Almost like half the size of a human. But when they showed up in Metroid Prime, they were, like, kind of the size of a person's head. And they would do this little, like, wiggle dance to show you that they're about to attack you, and they were kind of adorable, really. I haven't played Metroid Prime in ages, but... PewDiePie was one of the first creators I watched. And I think the only series he did that I really enjoyed was the Goat Simulator series. And I think that was mostly just because at the time that I was watching him, I didn't really know what YouTube was like at the time. Like, I didn't really know much about what, like, content creation norms were at the time, so I was just like, this guy's funny. He has a You know, he has a foreign accent and he makes jokes about this goat. And it was funny. It was funny to me. But I've gone through different, you know, content creators over time. I like different people at different times. Ow. Sammy, come on. Crap, man. This is unfortunate. I might die here. Oh, here's this. Hey, give me some health. Give me some health. Give me some health. Health, 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 health. Thank you. Health, 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 health. Yay! Alright, well, now I need missiles. Now I need missiles. Variety is good. That's one thing that I actually also have a problem with, is that I am the sort of person who can sort of like content myself with repeating the same content over and over again. And I often do the thing where I kind of like regress into just a couple of creators or just a couple of videos. I'm like, I think this is funny. It's funny again tomorrow. Hooray! And that's not good. You need to constantly be doing new things to learn new things so that you yourself can make new things. Or so they say. I heard that once, that like when it comes to comedy or just creativity in general, you want to keep the pool of new inspiration fresh. So otherwise you stagnate. And that's not fun. Don't want to stagnate. Ow, freaking little flea dudes. Alright. Where are we going? Where's next? Next, we need to get the Grappling Beam. Hi. 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 By the way, how's that audio? Still working fine? Does everything still seem synced up? I'm super paranoid about it. Please help me to feel better. It's especially frustrating because I mentioned this earlier. I don't even know what's different. Nothing's different. Like it's I actually shifted things back to the way they were early. Thank you very much. Thank you for allaying my fears. I need that. I moved them back to the way they were, and it's like it's working now. Why technology? Why do you hate me? Don't go by ears. It's also frustrating because most of the articles I could find online for this issue relate more to the audio being ahead of the video. But I have the opposite problem. My audio was behind my video, and no one was talking about that. Hey, Crocomire. Go back. This poor dude. He really was doing nothing wrong. Samus just dropped into his house and started shooting him in the face, or in the mouth, rather. And then he continues to walk backwards from the aggressor. He's doing his duty to retreat here. And then she pushes him into acid, and he dies. Oh. Well, I mean, you know, you're the audience. I gotta make sure it sounds good for the audience. So if it's good for you, that's good for me. Hey! Hey, you're burning! Look at you! Boiling to death! Yeah! Yeah! I'm not, though. You are. It's like one of the most grotesque things in this game is when Crocomire boils to death. It's like, dude, Nintendo, are y'all having a rough day that day? Crocomire! Hello! It's Crocaton. Skelecroc. Skelemire. Whatever. Whatever his name is. Alright, so now I finally get my power bombs. So that's good. Oh, now, doggone it. Y'all messed me up. Stupid little poops. Huh. Nope. Not high enough. Hey! Hey! Yep. Power bomb! La 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 la. Alright. Now we have the power bombs. We can get the Grappling Beam next. Grappling Beam is next. I think I'll continue to play tonight until I beat Plantain. And then we'll stop there. And again, I actually don't know if I'm going to put this one on my YouTube channel, just because, like, I mean, I just did it. We basically played through the whole game last night. And, I don't know, it just doesn't seem necessary. Plus, I mean, it's, I don't know. I'm not sure if anyone will really enjoy a stream that is me just, like, complaining and troubleshooting, so. I'm glad you're here, though. Thank you for being here. It's just, I apologize, because I imagine this can't be very entertaining. Bloop. But I'll try. I'll try to make it fun. Try to make it fun. Because, I mean, this, like, method of play, I think, is still really cool. Like, this trick is such a neat trick. Speaking of, as a person who you told me you like Metroid and Super Metroid, have you ever tried something like this before? Like a specialized run or anything like that? It's more fun than I was expecting. And I am not a person who really likes handicapped runs in video games, but it does make you feel cool. Certainly get that. It makes you feel cool. I guess I understand the appeal a little bit more. Running. Whoop. Nope. Yeah. I probably wouldn't have ever tried something like this if not for finding out, like, if it wasn't for the fact that you could get like 100, it would actually show more than 100% item completion. I probably would. Oh wait, that's right. Hang on, I forgot there's lava and I have to jump across it. Nope, can't do it that way. Yeah, if not for the fact that it actually shows your final percentage and it's like above, you know, the possible limit. You know, that's not for that. I probably wouldn't bother doing this. Doggone it. Doggone. 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 Nuts. You have a compilation disc for the PS2, PS3 that had Metroid? What? They released Metroid on PS2? How's that work? Was it like a burned game or something? I have some. This word. Look for my tree pictures. Oh right, your tree. You were putting it up the other day. How'd it turn out? Are you happy? Are you happy with what you got? I hope so. Okay, yeah. I have some of those for the Dreamcast. Honestly, one of my gripes about the playing on the Dreamcast is that you have to use the Dreamcast controller, which just does not work well for like the control pad isn't very good, I don't think, on the Dreamcast. It's very stiff and uncomfortable. Oh, wasn't paying attention there. Do 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 do. Ice beam acquired. Doing good. You think it was an official release? Oh, with different games, and then someone modified it to have like Nintendo games, or what do you mean? Don't tell that moose. Don't tell that moose. Don't let him know. Ah, it burns. I actually have something that I ordered in the mail for Ian, which, if he'd ever get a P.O. box, I could send him. I've had something for him for like 2 years now. And he hasn't gotten a P.O. box yet. And I'm like, okay, I'll just hold on to this, I guess. Oh. Don't tell that moose about the Dreamcast? He knows about it, I think. He flipped it over. Actually, I have him to thank for my recent collecting of many Dreamcast games. Because he was talking on the Shenmue stream, he was like, I only have 2 Dreamcast games. I have Sonic Adventure and Shenmue. And I was like, yeah, that's... Oh, because of the controller? Yeah, well... I'm not a big fan of the Dreamcast controller. I actually like the Sega Saturn, like what was in effect the prototype Dreamcast controller, like the Sega Saturn 3D analog controller, a bit better. It's just a larger size, and I don't know, I like it more. It's really just the control pad, I think, with the Dreamcast. I like the triggers, and I don't hate the size of it. Yeah, well, that's Ian McLeod. He gets to things in his own time. That's what it comes down to. He'll get to things when he's good and ready. I mean, there is a legitimate concern there. Like, he's stated before that he doesn't want to get anything weird in the mail, and in the current climate of the times, we're all worried about getting dangerous things from other people. I get it. It's fair. It's just frustrating when you have something that you want to send somebody and they don't have a mailbox. But again, you'll get to it eventually. We all get to things when we're ready. Alright, can I beat Plantain? Whoop. Weird like what? You mean like what kind of weird things he's afraid of getting in the mail? Or... weird like what I have for him? I wouldn't say what I have for him is weird. It's a little crafty thing, and I'm excited to give it to him whenever he gets a P.O. box. No, not at all. He loves fan art and stuff. Way into fan art. He even likes my stupid little 3D printed things that I send him. But yeah, actually, like if you watch the old streams and stuff, you'll see all kinds of cool stuff that he's gotten from fans over the years. Some of it's really neat. Like the Fatty Bear. Oh my gosh, the Fatty Bear is so cool. Fatty Bear is so amazing. Whoever did that just did a spectacular job with that Fatty Bear. Hi there. Hello. What's up? Yeah. When I say he's more worried about getting weird stuff, I think he's more worried about... It's that standard paranoia of like, what if someone sends me a package with anthrax in it because I said something they didn't like once, you know? It's very, like, not likely. It's extremely unlikely. But you still, like, freak out about it because you worry, you know? It's like I have a email address that is associated with this, my YouTube channel, and I'm always worried somewhere in the back of my head that like someone's gonna, mail me viruses because I said the wrong thing one time and they got pissed. So I think it's just like standard general paranoia. But I'm not Ian. I don't know him. I don't know what he thinks. I feel like that's just my reaction. So it's so weird, like ever since I found out about the idea that that sweep move that Phantoon uses is only a counterattack, I feel like he's become much easier. I'm almost dead. I say, and then I'm almost dead. Almost dead. Almost dead. Oh no. I have 4 energy. That's not enough to survive. Oh, you again. Stop it. Sorry, I saw you said something, but I'm fighting a ghost right now. I'll read it when I get a chance. You! Stop! I feel like I'm actually doing pretty good against Phantoon this time. Maybe it's like an apology from Super Metroid for messing up multiple times. It's like, look, I'm sorry. I was having a bad day yesterday. You just caught me on a bad day. What? Give me some health, guys. Yeah, I got him. First try, baby. That gold floating thing? I guess I don't know. What gold floating thing? Wanna. Alright, cool. Okay, time for another audio sync. Here we go. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, it's working. Still doing fine for... Ow, jeez. Still doing fine for now. So, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. But now that it's working, I kind of don't want to stop playing, so I'm going to play for a little longer. Now that I'm playing Super Metroid, I'm like, ooh, Super Metroid, though. Did you know Super Metroid, though? We're going to play a little bit longer. We're going to play a little bit longer. Oh, that was Phantoon. You've played this before, though, right? You know Phantoon, huh? Phantoon sucks, by the way. He's very tough. Very tough. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I gotta get the gravity suit. That's why I'm here. Apparently Phantoon actually came back in Metroid Other M. It was like a bonus fight, which I thought was kind of interesting. It's something to feel like a long time ago. Yeah. Don't have to worry about it. The last Metroid's in captivity. The galaxy's at peace. We're good. How many missiles? You take so many missiles, dude. How many missiles do you take? Well, I missed. I missed missiles. I would say that's a joke, but it's not. Let's say that what I just said was a joke. It's really not, though. Hey. Oh, get out of here, you. Freaking key hunters. Why are they called key hunters? What keys do they hunt? I don't know. Ooh, I have a 9-hour drive tomorrow. That's gonna be fun. Oh yeah, we're good buds. Me and Phantoon, besties. We're bosom buddies. Except his mother didn't have a bosom because she was a giant floating eyeball monster. But other than that, we're bosom buddies. So there's that. best buds with Phantoon. Ow, get out of here. Get out of here, guys. Get the hints. Die, 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 die. Where to? Now we're going to get the gravity suit, and then next we will be going to Meridia. Because we need to get the space jump. Hey there, buddy. Grab me. He's like, okay. Oh, I've never gotten this close to a girl before. I think I'll walk over here now. I mean, this was the game is put away. You know what that game is? What that game is put away, so I don't remember. Super Metroid? Yeah. It's a wonderful game. I actually heard once that apparently there was originally talk of remaking. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, driving too. I am driving from my current location, which is in Virginia, to Massachusetts to go to my sister's house. That's fun. Which means I might have to battle New York traffic, which I am not terribly excited about, but hopefully it will not be a problem. Because I am not a big city driver. I don't know a whole lot about driving in big cities. It sounds scary to me. Oh, but you're from New Jersey, so you're actually probably pretty comfortable with that region, right? I'm excited about it, though. I like visiting with my family. My family's like, I have two older sisters and then a mom and a dad, and we're all like distributed all over the country. So like, or all over the place. Like my parents live in Alabama, I live in Virginia, and my sister lives in Massachusetts, and my other sister lives in Germany. So it's quite a challenge to get us all together, but. Sadly, our German relatives will not be joining us this time, which has been unfortunate, but I'm planning to. Yeah. Which is another reason why I'm probably not going to stream for too terribly much longer. Although it's only like 7:45. It'd be awfully early to go to bed now. Hey. So you have mentioned to me before that you enjoy Metroid games. Do you like other exploration platformer type games, or did you only really ever get the Metroid? I'm a big fan of the Castlevania exploration platformers, like Symphony of the Night and stuff. But and I know that there are a lot of like indie ones that I just haven't played because I don't really play that many indie games. Like Hollow Knight, I've heard is very good. What's another one that I've heard is good? I know I've played Momodora before and I liked it. Although it was very depressing. It was like a really unhappy sort of game. But it was a well-made game. It was interesting. Look at her weird stance there. She kind of had like a hey pose on. What are some of those? I heard someone talking about Blasphemous the other day. I tried Blasphemous. I didn't like the art style. It was one of those games that was like, it comes across to me as kind of obnoxious because it's so full of like violence and aggression and stuff like that. And I'm like, this just makes me like unhappy. I don't want to like execute every enemy I fight or something like that. I'd rather just, fight them. That's fine. Actually, I backed a game called The Last Faith, which claimed to be a pixel Metroidvania, which I still hate that term, game. And I was like, oh, okay, well maybe this would be good. And like, it's 100% that way, where it's like, It's like whenever I get the little like status updates, they're like, this week we added 5 more execution moves for you to use. I'm like, oh, hooray. Just what I wanted. More execution moves. I don't know. I mean, if you like it, it's fine. That's like, if that's your thing, good on you. But like for me, I'm just sort of like, this is just gratuitous and I don't really enjoy it. So that's not for me. One of those like caveat emptor things where it's like you back something and then along the way it becomes something unrelated to what you were expecting. Like I backed that right after Bloodstained came out, and I was so happy with Bloodstained. I was like, oh, I want to back someone else. I want to support more creators. And so I like gave some money, and then it just didn't work out well for me. But who knows? I mean, the game might be fine. Like I played a little bit of the demo, that the backer demo they gave us, and it was fine. Again, it was full of execution moves, and I was like, I don't care. But it did look nice, you know. As far as a pixel-based game goes, you know, that's what I was hoping it would look like, so. I do like pixel games. I love pixel art. Hey. What is this thing called? I don't know that I've ever known this monster's name. It's just weird dragon snake guy. Oh, well, yep, have a Merry Christmas, and thanks as always for stopping by. I appreciate it. And I probably will stop after Dragon. Oh geez, I'm getting beat up for it this time. Get out of here, you. What if your skin just like randomly changed color when you took damage, you know? I mean, that's basically what happens in video games. Like monsters' skin just kind of like changes color due to injuries. I mean, I guess you could make the argument that like human skin changes color if you're like bruised or something, but it's just funny. Like he turns bright red. He's like, I don't feel good anymore. I'm red. I'm red and blinking. Hang on, I'm invincible for a couple of seconds. Whee! Metroid. Bloop. Hey, hey, hey. Ah, get away. Metroids, get out of here. I do still really like the name Metroid. It's funny to me. They're not real Metroids. They're Metroids. They're like Metroids, but, you know, off-brand. They're off-brand Metroids. Knockoff droids. There we go. Bam! Alright, now I need to go and get some missiles. Misairu. Hello. Yep. Okay. I think one more super missile will do it for me. Yep. I want at least 2 super missiles so I can break 2 of the little guns in Dragon's lair. Alright, we're good. Let's give it a try. See if we can electrocute this giant fish. Oh jeez, I missed. Kind of takes forever for him to come out, really. Come on, dude. Yep. Alright, alright, alright. Ah, jeez, this is bad. There's the wrong side. The wrong side. Let me go. Okay. Yeah, okay. Sticky, sticky. Over here, please. Alright. Zip, zip, zip. Ow, no, don't do that. I need that health. Stop. Ah, stop. I don't know if I can do it at this point. Okay, I definitely can't do it at this point. Not enough health. Let me go. Oh, fudge. Alright, I gotta get my health back. Whoa! Whoa! Taking that hit was unfortunate. Taking that hit was unfortunate too. Whoa! Ah! No! Doggone it. Do it again. Da, 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 da. Also especially frustrating because like you know normally you'd have so many missiles at this point that like this is just a negligible problem normally in the game, but using a low level thing, that's not the case. Alright. That one done. That one done. Okay. Those are all gone. Good. Now I just need him to grab me. Just need to get grabbed by that big crawfish thing. Come on. Come on and grab me. Achoo! Oh no. It's sticky. Ow. Stop. Stop though. Don't do that. Oh, well, I got away. I really want to get away, but... there's like an element of luck to it where you don't want him to like... Let me go. Let me go. Well, maybe. Okay, fine. Whoa! Jeez. Okay. 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 Dang it. That's unfortunate. Come on, man, just give me some health. Just need some health. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What? What? Doggone it. Yay! We can do this. I know because I did it last night. It can be done. I just did it. Alright, try again. Hello. Whew. Actually, I should check the audio again. Left, right, left, right, left, right. It's off again. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try something. Deactivate it. Deactivate. Activate. Okay, did that fix it? Let's see. Alright, that kind of fixes it. It's still okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, yeah. Alright, so we have a countermeasure now. I just have to actually notice it. Cool. Technical difficulties are no fun. At all. They're really irritating. You, get away! I'll chase you off with my pink wand! Oops, I laid bombs everywhere. Sorry. Alright, grab me. Alright, here we go. Stop. Stop that. Come on. Yes! Yeah! Okay, cool. Did it! Yes! Yes! Okay. Bye, Dragon. I didn't notice for the longest time that he's got, like, scary faces on his head. Again, like his shell has, like, weird screaming heads on it. It's very odd. The good news is, we beat Dragon. Got the space jump. Doing good. We check the audio again. I'm paranoid. Yep, it's fine. It's working right. I don't know what the problem is, but at least I've got a countermeasure now. That said, I don't have a lot of faith in Elgato's products now. You know? Like, I did have faith in their products. That capture card I had worked beautifully for so long. And then this one, which is the newer model, is just like, not as good. Not only does it have fewer options, like the old one had both HDMI and analog output, or both HDMI and analog input options. This one only has HDMI, and so far it really doesn't run as well as the old one did. But maybe I just have to work out the kinks, right? You never know. I didn't understand everything about my original Elgato when I first got it either, so you just gotta learn, I suppose. Ugh. Man, I don't want to stop playing. It's terrible, right? But I'm just like, I want to keep playing. I'm having fun with this. This game is fun. It's like really enjoyable to play. Maybe I'll play the whole thing. I don't know. I got nothing else to do. I already did my packing. I already got everything ready for tomorrow. Maybe I'll just keep playing. If that's the case, though, I'll probably go get a drink. What's that noise? I heard something strange. Alright, so next up we gotta get the plasma beam so that we can do stuff, get down to deep Norfair. It'll be great. It'll be great! Great! I'm trying to remember, did they... I think in Metroid Prime, they made it so that the wave beam is like electrical, like arcing electricity, and the plasma beam is like fire-based, which is funny because plasma is electricity. It's a little strange that the fire one was the plasma beam, but that's pretty cool. It's a cool thing. You know, so you got like, they wanted to have like elemental shots, so you had like the ice beam, which was ice, plasma beam was fire, and then the wave beam was electricity. And then the regular standard beam was just standard. Just yellow shots. Alright. Oh. Alright. What's the easiest way to get back out of here? I have to get down to Norfair. It's probably the big tunnel. I'll take the big tunnel. There we go. I always thought this was neat. How you get to see like different areas of Norfair as you go down. Because like that's the first time you see a MoeChicken, and like you only see it briefly and you're like, was that a Metroid? It like freaks you out when you first see it. You're like, oh, Metroid. Oh my gosh. But it's not a Metroid. It's a MoeChicken. They're different. Ooh. Get out of there. Whoa! 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 Alright. Ow, my body. Heading down. Going down, down, down. Check the audio again. Paranoid. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Alright, it's working. Cool. Alright, so now we need to go down to the deep Norfair. First, gonna do this. Yes. Four streams in a row. Yeah. Been streaming a lot recently. I guess I'm trying to make up for the fact that I'll be gone for, you know, like half a week. Gonna miss some streams, so. Also paranoia. I mean, that's the primary reason this has been happening. But what are you gonna do? What you gonna do? Whoop, whoop. Swoop bikes. Why did the term swoop bike come to mind? A swoop bike is from Star Wars. That's the name for the speeder bikes in on Tatooine in Shadows of the Empire. I never played Shadows of the Empire. I feel like that's one of those games that a lot of people have like nostalgia for on the N64, but I didn't play it, so I don't have any. I have no connection to it. I do like the Pro Jared video on it though. That's funny. It's an old one though. Okay, so we are almost to the point where the glitch happens, so I will go ahead and explain it once again. Just up ahead from here, a little ways, is a boss fight, or a mini boss fight with a golden Torizo. So a golden, Chozo looking dude. In fact, the room that connects to that area is connecting to this room. So the way you do the glitch, when you are about to pass through the door that leads to this golden Torizo's room, you go into a ball, you go into morph ball mode, and then you hold A, B, X, and Y at the same time as you pass through the door, and you don't let go of them until you're through the door. If you do it right, you will receive a large number of power-ups. So here we go. So I go through, holding the buttons, and there we go. So you can see I've got 100 missiles, 20 super missiles, and 20 power bombs, and 7 energy tanks. Now, an important thing to do before you do anything else, you can see, because of the way the glitch works, it turns on all of your beams. And Super Metroid aficionados out there know that the Spacer and Plasma, these can't be on together, so you have to turn one of them off. Once you do that, everything works fine. And now, for free, you have a bunch of stuff, and now I can finally go back and start getting things. And each thing I get will add to my percentage. It's a neat little glitch. I enjoy it a lot. So I also used this when I did that speed run, which is now also lost, as a means to get the spring ball without having to go down to where the spring ball is kept, because it's kind of a pain to get down there. Oh, that was that move I'd never seen before. He like shoots out a bunch of little gray eggs that turn into like monsters. I'd never seen that one before. Alright, so now we are into the collection state of the game. I will now be using my noggin to try to remember where everything in the game is. Try to get as many things as I can so I can bump that collection rate up as high as I can. It'll be fun. Because I guess this is what I'm doing tonight. Again, I had nothing better to do. I already did my packing. I already did that. It's already taken care of. I got gas. I got drinks and food for the road. I do need... actually, now that I think about it, I do still need to get, like, coins for tolls. I don't want to have to deal with tolls, but that's how it is. There are tolls. I know there will be tolls, so... How are you, gentlemen? Alright. Go up here and get some missiles. Missiles. Actually, didn't know you could do it that way. It's always kind of looked like a Mickey Mouse room with two demon faces. So, you know, Dick. I was about to say Dickie Mouse, and that's not something you should say. Yeah, Mickey Mouse. He's copyright demon, right? Copyright demon. Apparently, that is actually what some people call Mickey Mouse in Japan. Copyright demon, which is hilarious. That is a very funny term for Mickey Mouse, and I like it. A friend told me about that. Copyright demon. Oh, the dreaded copyright demon. Yeah, I really didn't expect this to be a full stream, but I guess it's going to be. Neat. There you go. Another stream. Aren't you lucky? Hey. Oops. My feet got stuck in that ground there for a second. Hang on. I'll turn off the ice beam. So I was a person who always uses, like, in the past I would always have the ice beam equipped, but it really does kind of slow some things down. You don't need it all the time. Oh, these guys. I never know how to provoke these guys to make themselves vulnerable. It just kind of feels like a crapshoot to me. I never know what's necessary to get them to do their little flippy flip. It's helpful when they do. That was actually very efficient. Usually they're not that accommodating to me. Alright, let's go kill Ridley. Let's go kill Ridley. Let's go kill Ridley today. Alright. This background, though, with like those underlit Chozo statues and like the heat lines, it's really cool. Like that and the music, it's all really neat. All really neat. This game is so cool. So cool, but you don't need me to tell you that. Y'all know about that. Hey, Reds. The thing that I always forget about Ridley is he actually doesn't have as many, like, color changes as I think he does. Like, I always think he's supposed to turn, like, bright red before you beat him, but it's still pretty purple when you beat him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I do kind of love his little, like, pogo stick tail thing. He's like, I'm going to pogo on my tail. Oh, jeez. Running out of missiles. Ah! Ah! Oh, there's my health back. Oh, here's a question. People out there who play Super Metroid, do you use the thing where you can, like, restore your health by using, like, a energy, like a... Oh, okay, I won. by using like a power bomb. I never knew how to do it. Like I looked it up once, and I just always forget what's necessary to make it happen. It's a cool thing, and they should like that's one of the things that's really neat about this game is that it has a lot of hidden stuff, and the little opening demo thing that they show you actually shows you how to do a lot of it, which is neat. Like that's how I first learned about the special abilities with the various charge shots and the power bombs. But the whole like recharge your health thing, I can never get it down pat. It's very specific, if I remember correctly. You have to have like I think like 2.5 energy tanks and a certain number of missiles, and like I don't know. It's very specific. I remember it's very specific, but it's neat if you pull it off. It has a unique animation that you don't see anywhere else in the game. That makes Samus look like she is a fetus, which is unusual. Hi. Hey. Boop. Alright, so I'm going to save here. I'm going to save here. And I'm going to restart the game. And then go to intermission so that I can, because I don't want to lose time. Restart the game. There it goes. And we'll go to intermission briefly. So I had not intended to. But apparently, what I decided to get for a drink was a glass of wine. So I'm sure I will only get better as we go forward. Yeah, I have a I got this bottle of wine the other day when I was at a vineyard, and it was more expensive than I realized. Should have looked at the sticker before I bought it, but you know how it is. And I had kind of already committed once I decided I was going to buy it, so I have it. And my aunt gave me a lovely wine. What do you call them? Wine. What is it called? It's the thing you put wine in, not a carafe. Oh, what are they called? Not snifter. It's like a glass bottle that you put wine in. Crap, I really can't remember what they're called. But decanter. That's what it's called. A decanter. Like a magic decanter. And she gave it to me shortly after I got this bottle of wine. So I'm like, oh, it's fancy wine and a fancy decanter. I'll put them together. And what I didn't think about is the fact that like since I'm leaving town tomorrow, I kind of needed to finish it, or it would have spoiled by the time I get back. So guess who's probably going to drink the rest of the bottle of wine tonight? Cheers! Ooh. Truth be told, it might have already gone a little off. That was pretty sour tasting. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm just here alone. I'm just here streaming alone. For no reason. Oh, doggone it. Alright, glitchy glitch. Yes. Now I gotta check the audio again. Okay. At least it wasn't that far. Da 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 da. Alright, let's check the audio again here. Alright. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, sounds fine. Good deal. Just want to make sure it works. That's our goal. Make sure it works. It seems as though there's some sort of like whatever I'm doing to accidentally reset the game over and over again involves the select button. Because it only seems to happen when I'm switching my weapons rapidly. So I don't know if maybe there's some trick. I mean, I know a lot of like Squaresoft RPGs of this time period had soft reset features where you could hold L and R and push start and select, which I think is a really cool idea, and I think more games should have that. It's just such a useful function. But I guess more games, you know, they're able to get away with that because they're not using those other buttons for something else. So there's that. But I always really like it. Like I've been playing. I'm still playing Lufia 2, and in that game there's a quick reset, like a soft reset in that, and it's very useful because one of the things in Lufia 2 is this like capsule monster thing they've got that allows you to like raise a monster, and the way you raise them is by feeding them things, or feeding them equipment specifically. There's the shovel room. If you were here last night, you know that that's the shovel room. And in particular, like the list of things that they eat, it always starts on the same thing. So you're always pretty much guaranteed that when you first boot up the game, or when you first load your save file, it's going to be a particular item. So for first level, it's always going to be a long knife. For second level, it's always going to be a buster sword. And so if you want to, and that's for like all of the different monsters, they all start off in the same way. Whereas like after they eat that first thing, the next thing they ask for is like randomly chosen from a particular set, which includes a lot of like high-end items which you wouldn't want to just throw away like that. And so one like easy exploit you can do is to there's a village in the game called Tanbell, which you go to pretty early on, that sells long knives. And so if you just buy a bunch of long knives, feed one to your monster, save the game, and then soft reset it, he'll be asking for a long knife again. So you can like easily switch it back and just keep feeding him long knives until he levels up. It's very convenient. Also, for those people who were here last night, this was the last missile tank I needed. This was the last one that I didn't get. So we are on our way. Ahead of schedule this time. Oh yeah. I'm certainly happy that this seems to be working now. Technical issues. My heart goes out to any streamer who has technical issues because it is so frustrating. It's just so frustrating. You're pissed, you're angry, you're stressed because you know you're supposed to be entertaining people and here you are not getting the show on the road. Ugh. Ugh, it's so irritating. Running time. Samus must be in incredible shape. Yeah. I wonder what her regular workout routine is like. Like when she's not saving the day. I mean, she has to stay in good shape, I imagine. What Samus's favorite foods are. I wonder if Samus would want to date me. That seemed to be where that conversation was going. I wonder if Samus would date me. No, probably not. Probably has better standards than that. She don't want to date a chicken. Actually, not too long ago, I was reading an article, like just one of those stupid articles on Yahoo News or whatever, that was talking about Billie Eilish. And I don't know anything about Billie Eilish. All I know about her is that every picture I see of her, she's got like this, like, her eyes are like half lidded and she looks half asleep. I guess that's just the look she's going for. But she was talking about how there was a period of time where she thought she would never have like a relationship with anyone because everyone she met was either intimidated by her fame or assumed that she would not be interested in them. And it's sort of interesting to think about this idea, like, because you always hear like, oh, well, movie stars date other movie stars. Well, the reason for that is because that barrier isn't there. You know, it's like it's very possible that movie stars would love to date regular folks, but because people tend to assume that they're out of their league, they wind up being out of their league. It's kind of an unfortunate scenario. Poor movie stars. Wait, do I want to go this way? No, there's nothing for me down here. I don't know. It was interesting because I mean I make that assumption. I think about I see like a beautiful woman, and I'm like, oh, she wouldn't be interested in me. I'm a chicken. Why would she be interested in me? She might be though. I don't know. It's just weird to think that a person, like a beautiful person, so to speak, has a handicap because they have like these automatic assumptions made about them. Beautiful people are people too. They want love just like the rest of us. And jump. So another news. I am very excited about going to see my nephews tomorrow. I think I've mentioned this before, but they recently got a Switch, which is their first video game system. And I bought them games because I wanted to encourage this behavior, which I'm sure makes my mother unhappy. But I was like, yes, you should play games with your uncle. Uncle, I want you to play more games with me. Yes. I got them, let's see, what did I get them? I got them Super Mario Party, and I recommended that my sister get them The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, which I thought was just great. Like, originally she was going to get another Mario game, and then she's like, yeah, but we're getting a lot of Mario stuff. Should we get like a Zelda thing? And I was like, yep, sure, this is a good one. So, I'm excited. Play games with my nephews. It was like, we've been playing Minecraft for a while, but Minecraft's a very different sort of game than Mario. Yeah. I'm also bringing some stuff of my own to like let them try those as well. Actually, one thing that I'm bringing that, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna like it or not, but is Collection of Mana, the collection of like Final Fantasy Adventure, Secret of Mana, and Stone of Mana, aka Trials of Mana. Because that is I think that they included 3-player support for that. And so I thought maybe all three of us could play at the same time, and that might be really fun. It's an idea. Again, I have no idea. Maybe they won't want to play with me at all. Maybe they'll be like, no, Uncle Mo, I don't want to play with you. I don't want to play with you. Why would I? You're a chicken. But maybe they will. Maybe they won't play with me. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'm excited about it. Because like that's one thing that my sister, to her credit, has made a very concerted effort of. She really wants her kids to be connected to the family, which is admirable. You know, it's like she always talks to mom and dad on like FaceTime and stuff, and she's always like, she really wants me to play games, and she always makes a point of, you know, referring to Uncle Paul. And she really wants me to be like connected. So I like that. It's nice. I like being connected too. It's good to be connected to your nephews. More missiles, more energy tanks, more and more and more. Must get all the things. I like the green plasma beam. It's pretty, right? I like it. Nice color. Nice color, green plasma beam. The plasma beam combined with the wave beam is just devastation. 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 Ooh, yeah. I'm just kind of like going on autopilot for this. I'm like, yep, gotta get that one, gotta get that one, gotta get that one. I've just done this many times. But it's fun. It's fun. It's a good time. Getting things in Super Metroid. Things everywhere. I actually have two reproduction carts with ROM hacks of Super Metroid on them. And it really reinforces like how it's frankly not easy to make a fun ROM hack of Super Metroid. Like one of them is actually pretty good. It's the Metroid Zero Mission version, of which the biggest problem with that like I was talking earlier about was that today or yesterday? I was talking at some point recently about how I played a ROM hack that had a fight with I think that was yesterday. It had a fight with Spore Spawn that had like the shaky effect the whole time, and there was like lava on the bottom and like all these other things to make it difficult. And oh, it doesn't work in reverse. Okay. That was the Metroid Zero Mission one. But once you got past that part, it was really cool. And there's like a section at the end where they kind of simulated the escape sequence in Metroid Zero Mission, where you know, there's that part where like you have like Zero Suit Samus, where she's she has to like escape from the pirate ship or whatever. They couldn't actually give her like the Zero suit, but what they did instead was give her like there's like an extended sequence where you're kind of like up against enemies that can't be defeated, so you're sort of in the same situation where you can't like fight, you have to run. It's fine. I mean, it was a good interpretation but using the existing hardware, so I like that. The other one is less fun. Oh wait, no, I have two more. I have Hyper Metroid, and then I also have Metroid Rescue Mission. I think Hyper Metroid might have been the one that was glitched, though. One of the games I have just doesn't work, which sucks. But the other one is sort of like, it's just, it really, that other one really reinforces how if you want to make a game that requires like proper exploration and stuff, you have to leave clues, you have to provide your audience with cues and like information about where they're supposed to be going. Otherwise, they just get stuck. You know, there were so many places where I was just like, I don't know. This place, these areas all look the same, and I don't know what my goals are right now, so I don't really care that much. Which is unfortunate. You never want your audience to say, I don't care. You really don't want your audience to say, I don't care. Apathy is not a good goal when game designing. Alright. Oop. Save again, and it will be time for another audio sync. Hooray! Alright. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, working fine. Now that I know that I can do this thing with like just activating and deactivating and then activating it, I'm a little bit more calm than I was, because really now it just comes down to noticing it. You know, I just have to be vigilant, so to speak. I don't know. The challenges of streaming and such. Ew. Thing's gross. Ooh, beep, beep. Beep, beep. Alright, I did this in one go last night. Can I do it right again? We'll see. I hope so. This is one of those things that took me a while to actually get down. But I did it right last night. Alright, so I gotta run over to the little plant. Run this little plant. Go up! And yes! One and done. Awesome. Once I realized that that little plant is there and you can just line up with that, it makes it a lot easier. A lot easier. Time to go harass a turtle. Who's ready for some turtle harassing? Yeah! Get that first. Now, one thing that some of the ROM hacks did that I really liked is a couple of them gave you the ability to like push a button while falling, like when you're falling in this sort of like standing state, and you can go into like a somersault, which is super useful if you need to switch over to like wall kicking, because you can't do that while you're regular falling. I like that. I wish the regular game had that feature. That's a very positive change, in one's humble opinion. I was playing a Genshin Impact earlier today, and there's like a thing in Genshin Impact where like one of the lands, one of the 3 lands that are available right now, has these like, I guess, spiritual beings called well, they call them Adepti. I think it would actually be pronounced Adepti, but it's, anyway, they call them Adepti. And there was like a guy who was trying to pretend he was one of them, and basically all he had done was he put on a mask and started referring to himself as one. So he would be like, one is the greatest of the Adepti, and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, this is silly. Just put on a mask. Silly. I am not much of a wine drinker, to be perfectly honest. I don't dislike wine. I just have a really low tolerance for alcohol. So it might be a bit of a challenge for me to finish this bottle tonight. Maybe I have to throw a part of it away, but that would be a shame, though, because it was expensive. I guess I should soldier on. It would just not be very much fun if I had a hangover while driving tomorrow, so I'm going to be careful. I think I've only ever had a hangover once. And that was actually at my sister's wedding. I think I had a hangover after my sister's wedding. It sucked, and I hated it. It wasn't fun at all. Or no, never mind. I actually had a second hangover. The time I went to visit my sister in Germany. Because I was having, like, stomach issues at the time, which, thank goodness, are now straightened out. But at the time, it was a real problem. I was having difficulty eating just regular meals. And as soon as I arrived in Germany, I had that happen. Like, I had a flare-up of this problem. And my brother-in-law assumed I was, like, sky sick, basically. You know, I got sick on the airplane. And so his solution was, well, just drink. You're still just secretly anxious, and just get some alcohol in you, and it'll calm you down, and you'll feel better. And it didn't make me feel better because that wasn't the problem. And so he just kept giving me more alcohol. I got so intoxicated, and then, like, in the middle of the night, I was horribly ill. I felt terrible about it. Was especially unfortunate too. Meaning no disrespect to my brother-in-law. He did a good, he was trying to help out as best he could. We just had the wrong diagnosis. But they live in like an apartment, and the what do you call it? The what am I trying to say here? The bathroom in their apartment is right next to their room. So I have to assume they probably heard me wake up and throw up a lot. I was like, I feel bad about this, but I have to throw up. Oh my goodness. What a mess. What a mess. Memorable, though. Oh, I think this is my first my first reserve tank that starts getting wacky. Let's see, is it? I think this is number 5, right? Yeah, look, it's running into the 2. That's silly. More wine. When the folks were here last night, we went to a restaurant called Patsy's American, which I recommend. I liked it a lot. And while we were there, Mom and Dad got a glass of wine with their dinner. And I just remember thinking, it's like, I know people drink wine with food. I get that. People do that. I understand that. I don't know how they do it, though. This stuff is, like, so strong. How could you eat it with food? It just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I can never... The only thing I can eat with wine is, like, cheese and or crackers. That's it. Anything else, I just can't do it. It tastes terrible. If it's not clear, I'm not much of a drinker. But I originally learned to drink a very small number of drinks on the recommendation of my father, who said, it's a good thing in social situations where other people are drinking for you to have some drink, whatever it is, that you can be like, I want this, and you can just sip on that, and you won't look strange or anything. They'll just be like, oh yeah, I'm one of the guys, I got my whatever in my hand, and I'll just, even if you don't drink the whole thing, as long as you've got something that you can say, like, this is my drink, it'll help you out. And so I learned to drink red wine and old-fashioned cocktails. Those are my 2 drinks. And, you know, 9 times out of 10, I would much prefer to just have, like, a Coke. Really. I would generally much prefer just to have something sweet, but Dad is right that, you know, there's something to be said for being able to have, like, something you can say is your drink so you don't seem so out of place. Not to say people should drink if they don't want to. If you don't want to drink, that's fine. Don't do it. You know? You do you. But, I like being able to have something that I can say is, oh yeah, I'll have one of those. Actually, that was the reason that I got drunk at my sister's wedding, was that her husband is a master sommelier. Very proud. It's quite impressive. So if you don't know what a sommelier is, it's a dude or lady who knows everything there is about wine. You basically become like an expert on wine, what it pairs with, what it tastes like, what you use it for, like how strong it is, what are good recommendations, all of that. You know everything about wine. That's your goal. And so at their wedding, they had the best of things. And so I was like, oh, probably not going to get to drink this kind of wine again. I should try a bunch. I tried a bunch. I tried too much. I tried a bunch. And, yeah. It was cool. I was in a safe place, you know, we were at like a hotel, so I just went to sleep afterward and then felt terrible in the morning. Let's do another audio sync here. Flip. Okay. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, it's fine. It seems like as long as the system doesn't get like disturbed or unexpectedly shut off or anything, it can hold its own pretty well. It's just when like those weird glitchy things happen that it gets confused, I guess. But using this, oh right, I can turn my audio back on. Using the software to reset it seems to be a better bet than doing it manually with the cords. Now I know. Alright, go down here. Hey! Oh no! Samus, no! She's like, it's fine, I'm completely encased in metal. Alien metal. Ow. Bro. Don't do that. Punk. Punk! I mentioned it last night when I was doing this, but these 2 rooms, these 2 quicksand rooms, are like the bane of my existence in terms of collection. I just hate having to like do the big loop to get to both of them. It's very frustrating for me. Wine. Oop. Honestly, anytime I hear that song, that little jingle, the da 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 da, I always think of the Edacoons. And when they sing it, they're like, and then they go, and then they start hopping around. That's what I always think of. Ain't that fun? Did you enjoy that factoid about MoeChicken? Okay, there we go. Whoa! Whoa! Oh yeah, this. I accidentally murdered this dude last night. I didn't mean to, but I killed him. Bum 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 bum. 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 Bum 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 bum. Honestly, this entire effort to go and get the spring ball is completely wasted because it will not actually grant me any additional percentage, but I feel like doing it. So there. I feel like it. Wait for it, and one more. There we go. Hey. Spring ball. I like the spring ball like icon. It's a cool looking little logo. I like that one. Big fan of logo design. That was one of the things that I like to claim that I specialized in when I was back in design school. Logo design and typography were what I was were my specialties. Not that you were required to choose a specialty, but you know, they're what I felt like I was good at. So they were the things that interested me the most. I really got into typography though. And again, in the same way that like my color teacher made me excited about like color design, my typography teacher is the reason that I like typography. It's just that thing where like if you have someone who's very passionate and excited about something, it transfers over, you know? That's why I try and be passionate about games. I want people to like them like I do. Because it's more fun to like something than hate it. Remember that. Remember that out there, Internet. It's a lot more fun to like something than hate it. It may seem like it's more fun to hate things. It gets you all riled up. But in the end of the day, it's more fun to be happy. Wise words from MoeChicken. So I say. I don't know if they're wise, but, you know, a little arrogant to call yourself wise. Woo! Ooh, I'm not good at drinking wine. I mean, some people are good at it. Some people are drinking champions. It's not me, though. I ain't good at it. No, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with drinking or otherwise. As long as you're careful about it, that's really what it comes down to. You know, it's like with any other sort of like thing that is classified as a vice or whatever. It really just comes down to how much you have control of your life outside of it. As long as your hobbies don't control you, they stay that, hobbies. But once they cease to, they become a problem. Oh, I almost made it. I was doing good. Oh. Hey. I like the fact that you can use one super missile to smash pink doors, you know? That's helpful. Especially when you're trying to go through a game quickly. You can just be like, BAM! And done. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Oh, lemon squeezy. What new ship the wrecked ship is supposed to be? I don't think they really ever go into that. You know, it's just a wrecked ship. It's just a ship that crashed here in the past. It's really all we know about it. Let's see. Whoop. Whoop. Move, you lost in space robot. Is it this one? Yeah. You know, for some reason, every time I enter this room, I always think of Transylvania from DuckTales. Like the NES game. Because there's a room in Transylvania in DuckTales where you can enter it and get a little like health power up in there. And it has like 2 gravestones on either side of the health power up. So for some reason, that's what that room makes me think of. Oops, wrong way. Okay, never mind. There it is. Flip. This is the running room. Ow. Spikes do a lot of damage in this game. Although, admittedly, this is one of the few games where the spikes are, like, in motion, so they're, like, bouncing up and down. And it's like, yeah, I get why this would hurt. That looks painful. Audio check time. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Yep, very good. Just gotta check. Paranoid. Freaking out. Not freaking out, per se, but paranoid. Obsessive, in fact. Oh, I was really not planning to do this whole thing again, but that's okay. I really did only plan to, like, do an hour or so, but once you start playing Super Metroid, you just have fun, and you're like, I don't want to stop. I love this game. It's fun. That's why I play it on my birthday every year. I just really like it. It's a fun game. It's fun, it's well made, it's entertaining, it's visually very impressive. It's got a lot of perks. A lot of things went right with this game. And I really wasn't that into the original Metroid either. Like, I played it, but I was more of a Zelda guy. Actually, I was more of a Mario guy and then a Zelda guy. Because I just got so stuck in the original Metroid. I was too young for it, I think. I wasn't ready to play a game like that. But I played this one. I think I first played this one because a friend of mine in elementary school loaned me both Super Metroid and The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past at the same time. He also loaned me Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. So this guy actually influenced a lot of my preferences. But Tish, he let me try both of the games, and he said, just keep them as long as you want, beat them, beat both of them. Yeah, Really appreciative of that guy. His name was Sasha, which is not a name that I typically see with guys, but that was his name. Sasha. I have no idea what happened to him. Why was that open? It's odd. Oh, I guess I shot it by accident. Alright. Let's go see our good friend, the Samus Gamer. Everyone's favorite. The Samus Gamer. Everyone loves the Samus Gamer. There it is! Look how cool it is! Yes! So cool. Sir, I need you to grab me. I am in dire need of being grabbed. If you would, please. I will turn into a small ball and you will grab me. Do it. He's like, alright. I like an assertive woman. I guess I'll walk across these spikes. Ooh. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna throw away the rest of this wine. Oh my goodness. It's so strong. I'm a lightweight, what can I say? Or rather, I'm a lightweight drinker. I am not a lightweight in real life. I'm a heavyweight in real life. A lightweight drinker. Move. 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 Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Nope. Move. Bloop. All right, and now I think the tank completely covers the letters or the numbers or something, right? This time, what does it look like? Yeah, or no, you can see there's like a little bar where the game is trying to draw the right side of the energy tank, so just kind of put it on the far right side of the supply box. It's silly. It's silly. Dude. Beep 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 beep. Getting missiles. Getting closer to our goal. I should just stop drinking it at this point. I guess it's helping my throat. I don't really know that I can say that, but, you know. It's helping my mood when I'm not drinking it. Like, the alcohol is helping me be happy, but then I take a sip of the drink and I'm like, ugh! Ugh! That's the funny thing about having a low tolerance for alcohol is, like, it doesn't take much to get you intoxicated. So, like, if you want to get intoxicated, it's really easy. But if you want to, like, keep up with other people, so to speak, it's really hard because, like, it hits you too fast. Oh well, it's fine. I'm safe. I'm at home. I don't have to worry about getting tipsy. Not that I'm tipsy. Although I really can't tell because I'm sitting down. I'm also one of those people that, like, if I'm sitting and drinking, I think I'm doing better than I am. And then I stand up and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. Wait a minute. When did this happen? This is something that always frustrated me. If you use the screw attack in this ascending chamber, it will actually destroy these platforms. I always hated that. It feels like a penalty for using the screw attack, which is dumb. Like, why should you be penalized for using the item you got? I mean, I guess you could make the argument, well, you don't really need it anymore at that point. Also, I really don't need to be doing this, but I opted to. Just for completion's sake. X-ray scope. The X-ray scope, I remember the first time I saw it in, like, when I first played this game, I'm like, that is such a cool idea to give, like, the player a, you know, an X-ray scope. It's so awesome. It's such a neat thing. Here we go, here we go, here I go again. Girls, what's my weakness? Men! If you were to use men on me, if you attack me with a men elemental weapon, I would not be able to stand up against it. I am weak to men. I don't think I want to think about what a men elemental weapon is. I especially do not want someone to say, check out my man elemental sword. Although that said, there actually was an element called man in Dynasty Warriors 8, I think. The one, because like they had this like rock paper scissors thing where you would each weapon would come, it would either be heaven, earth, or man. And I think heaven defeated earth, or let's see, heaven defeats earth, earth defeats man, man defeats heaven. Maybe I have those reversed, something like that. And so yeah, you actually had man elemental sword. Actually, that also reminds me of something else. There is a Super Nintendo game called Arcana. And I don't know a whole lot about it, but a friend of mine who was one of my inspirations when I first started becoming a Let's Player, he used to do text-based Let's Plays. They're very, very good. I like them a lot. But he did a very short, like a little one-off one about this game Arcana. And in it, there's a character you get early on named her name is Tifa, like Teefa, and as was the case with a lot of female costumes, she's not wearing pants. She's wearing like a little ceremonial skirt thing, and she comes equipped with a whip, and he had like a call out in the LB where he was like, he showed a picture of her what do you call it, like her status screen, so to speak, and it listed her class as man. Like, I think the idea was that like it was supposed to be like race or like her, you know, her species, because there were gonna be like other races, but it was just sort of funny. He's like, I'm traveling around with like a guy wielding with a person wielding a whip, wearing no pants, who classifies themselves as a man. This might be trouble for me. Hey, if you're into it, No kink shaming. If you want to travel around with Tifa class man, that's on you. You do you. You do you, baby. It's just ridiculous that anyone's still being persecuted for these things nowadays. But they are. And so we must continue to stand up against hate. We must be stronger than that. Stronger than hate. Hate is what divides us. Hate is what prevents us from succeeding at things. And unfortunately, as befits humanity, or as is the case with humanity, hate is our first impulse. So, we have to try and avoid it. Enough of that. That's way too heavy for stupid Super Nintendo game stream. Ice Beam. Alright. You freeze. Now we run. Now we run. Whee! Bloop. There we go. Wine. Potent. And back down we go. I still have more to do in Brinstar. I'm not done yet. So we must return to Brinstar. Yes. That freezing effect, like the sound effect, reminds me very much of the freezing sound effect from Yoshi's Island. I feel like in Yoshi's Island they should have given you more watermelons. The watermelons were fun in that game, and you didn't really get to play with them as much as I would like for you to. It was a fun game with watermelons. There was also that watermelon seed spitting contest mini game that I think you only, like, within the confines of the actual game, you only got to do it, I think, twice in the whole game, which is ridiculous because there was, like, all the other mini games you played plenty of times, but if you use the little the top secret code, which if you don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch my Yoshi's Island series. If you use that, you can play it anytime, so at least there was a means to play it. But it feels like so long ago that I streamed Yoshi's Island. It's weird how, like, when you do stuff like this, it all kind of blurs together in terms of, like, when you did what. You just kind of, like, lose track of what you've done. There are a lot of series that I've done that I just kind of forgot I did. Like Felony 1179 or Chameleon Twist. I did those. Played all the way through them. Played all the way through the games. But I don't remember much about them. Which is kind of fun, because like when I go back and watch them, I'm like, oh yeah, look at me trying to be funny. Yeah. Well, if it's me and my own jokes, I'm probably going to laugh at all of them, because I think I like my own jokes. And that's one of those things that, like, I know it is... Oh, I know a lot of... What the heck? What is this? Oh, is this the way out? Yeah, okay. I know a lot of content creators are very humble about their creations, to the point where it almost seems as though they dislike their creations. While I do see the value of humility, it always makes me upset when really talented creators say, like, oh, my stuff's no good. Just, like, don't watch my videos are terrible. or whatever. It's like, no, they're good. You can be proud of your work. You can be proud of what you created as long as you don't go overboard. It's okay. At least that's how I feel. I'm proud of my work. It's not all perfect, I get that, but, you know, there's a lot of stuff I've made that I'm happy with. Honestly, it's strange to say, but one of my favorite series that I've ever done is still Bubsy. I still really like the Bubsy series whenever I go back and watch it. That was the first one I did. It's okay. It's okay to like what you like. It's okay to like what you've done. More wise words. I don't know. Maybe alcohol is making me do this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just happy that this game seems to be working this time. Nothing glitching. Nothing has failed. La, 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 la. Let's do another audio sync here. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Cool. Still looking good. Looking good! That's a Mr. Dog from the first Snowboard Kids, or the second Snowboard Kids game. He had a weird voice. He was like, looking good! A giant tongue. In the first game, all he said was, welcome! He played that cool song. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? Is anyone familiar at all with what I'm talking about? Or just making up nonsense like I usually do? There's no reason to come down here, but I'm going to anyway. Hello, bird friend! Never mind, that's just healing. Let us go, bird friend! Away! Bloop. Womp. Ow. We're almost to the exciting room where you get all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Yeah. First, we have to go through the room with the terrifying energy-sucking frogs. I don't like those things. I've said it before, but I still don't like them. They're creepy. Energy tank, yeah. Bam! Oh. There's the save point, I think, right? Go ahead and save. I have 255 missiles. That's cool. Feels cool to have 255 missiles. Oh, we're almost to the Eticoons. Here they go. Let him go! Look at him go! I remember the first time I played this game and I got to this area, I actually didn't know they were trying to teach you something, and I thought I was just stuck. I was completely stuck at this point. Miss! This is the one that makes it. He's got the ups. Come on, dude. Alright, never mind. Get this power bomb. Yeah, see, he actually makes it. He's got the ups. Super good. Running time! Yeah, this is the room. This whole like hallway area. So many good things here, including my last reserve tank, which will now be stapled to my arm. Allow me to show you. Look! It's just kind of hanging out on her arm. It's very silly looking. Look at how silly that looks. Oh, I love it. Now let's get more stuff. More stuff. Da, 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 doo, da. So cool. I demand more things and stuff. Stuff and things. Give to me more stuff and things. Yes. Yes. More stuff and things, please. Yes. Super missile. So good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, get this. Whew. So you get like, what is that? 3 missile pods, a super missile pod, and a reserve tank all in one area. Very helpful. This room is awesome. It's like a, was it Cave 42 or something? My friend watches a lot of those Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past randomizer races, and apparently every room that has a treasure chest in it has like a special name, and one of them is just called like Room 42 or something. Jump over you, jump over you. There we go. We are almost done. Just a few more things to get. I'm really hoping that I have, when we get done with all this, I wind up with a cleared percentage of 134. Because if that's the case, that means I got everything except for the one energy tank that I got. And then I'll make me happy. Because it will basically show that what that person's idea about the theoretical maximum was is correct. Alright, let's see where we're at. How much stuff do I have? Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping for, because there are 2 more missile pods I know of. There's 1 more power bomb. And, yeah, then that will be everything, I think. Won't that be exciting? So yeah, up here is the power bomb. So I'll go ahead and get this. I always found this room kind of strange, because not only does it have green ducks in it, these guys, it also has, like, acid, which just sort of feels out of place this high up in the world. Like, I think of the acid as being down in Norfair, but it's up here for some reason. And yeah, these guys look like ducks to me, so they're ducks. What? No. I didn't do it. Whatever. It's fine. I'll just do it this way. Not quite as exciting to do it that way, but, you know, it gets the job done. Ah, doggone, let me go. Yes, yes, winning time. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. I did it wrong. I did it wrong. Oh, fudge. Man, I gotta go do it again. Ugh. Did it wrong. I did it wrong. Can I glitch through the wall? Nope, can't do it. Alright, we gotta go back and do it again. Lame! What a loser! Unsubscribed. I really hope no one actually unsubscribes for that. That would make me really sad if that was the kicker. If someone was like, I can't believe this, unsubscribed. Because I like messed up that one part of the game. I'd be like, oh, okay, well, thanks for stopping by for a little while. Appreciate it. Sorry I'm bad. Unsubbed. Uninterested. Missed the jump. Uninterested. It reminds me of something Aaron Hansen once said. He was talking about how back in like electronic stores in the 90s, they would have like they'd have like an N64 or something hooked up to like a bunch of TVs in the middle of the middle of the store, so that you could play a game and everyone could watch you. And he was talking about like someone who would be disappointed that like a kid played the game bad. This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to get both of them, and then you can get it easily. Like failed at something and they were like disappointed, and as they were leaving the store they were like shaking their head. They're like, I can't believe he fell. It's just really funny. I can't believe he fell. My whole day is ruined now. That kid fell that one time. Well, for some reason that reminded me of a very strange translation choice from the game Dark Cloud 2. There's a like in Dark Cloud 2 there's like a mechanic, much like in the first game, where you can like restore towns to their full potential or whatever. And in order to do that, you need like blueprints for like buildings and structures and stuff like that. And you get those from these items that you find in dungeons called geostones. And on the world map, there's a little marker that shows you when there's a geostone in an area. But what's weird is the text description says the geostone fell. F-E-L-L. The geostone fell. That's all it says. And that's how they indicate to you that there's a geostone in the area. That's weird, right? Like, I can't... In my head, I can't frame how that's proper grammar. It doesn't make any sense to me. Geostone fell. Very odd. Alright, well, good news. We are down here. We are now on our final run to go and defeat Mother Brain. Do an audio sync. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Uh-oh. Hang on. Is it off? Is it off? Okay, I'm going to try and disable it and re-enable it. Deactivate. Okay. Activate. Okay. Well, I'm sorry if it was off for a little while. I don't know why it happens, but there we go. Anyway, yes, we are on our way to go and defeat Mother Brain. And it'll be cool. And now, what? Oh, don't have my ice beam equipped. What a fool am I? One thing that's kind of neat is that, as you may well know, when you fight Mother Brain, there's a part where she uses a variety of attacks. In particular, she uses like this big, I call it the rainbow beam. It's like a rainbow-colored beam effect to drain Samus's health to like a really like low state. And usually, depending on how well you were doing in the fight, she'll typically shoot she'll shoot you 2 to 3 times to drain all your HP down to a reasonable place. I think because of all of the extra, what's he doing? Because of all the extra, like, energy tanks and stuff, the last time I did this, it took her, I think, 5 rainbow beams to actually drain my HP enough to the point where I was considered at critical health, which is really funny to me. So I'm hoping that's the case again. We'll see. Now, something kind of cool. So you see this guy here. I'm fairly certain the game designers had you fight these two guys as a thematic device. And you'll see why in just a minute. Oh, yeah, my volume's on. There's a torso, melts into dust. And you go in here, and you just had to pump several super missiles into those big blue jumpers. So you're like, they're very strong. And you see this guy come out, you switch to your super missiles. You're like, uh-oh, gotta fight him. And then the giant Metroid shows up and drains it of life, and I think it's there just to show like how strong the baby Metroid is at this point. And you're like, oh no, don't touch me! Ah, no! And then it's sucking your energy out. And it's gonna take extra long because you have so many energy tanks. Like, stop. Stop though. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. I got bombs. Let me go. And it's like, Mama? Mama, is that you? Hey, Mama. When'd you get here? I didn't know you were coming to visit. Hey, Mom. Check this out. Like, just takes off. He's like, I didn't mean to attack you, Mother. I just remember thinking it was like, the first time I saw it, I thought, that's such a cool thing that they do right there. It's so neat. How, like, the baby Metroid remembers her. Let me check that audio again. Because I'm paranoid. Left, right, left, right. Yep, good, okay. Whew. Onward and upward. Or down, rather, because we're going down. Hi there. Hi. Oh, no. I actually didn't know he did that. He shuts his eye if you get too close. I always thought it was kind of weird that these things actually have like a name as far as like enemies go. Like they're classified as like an enemy. It seems more like an obstacle to me. But they're considered to be an enemy. I didn't know I could just do this. You can just kind of like duck, shoot her in the head. There we go. Good news, everyone. We beat the game. Mother Brain's dead. See how dead she is? Look how dead she is. She's so dead. So dead. Look how dead you are. You're so dead. Look how dead you are. What ho? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Tie hen. Punch a bunch of missiles into your face. So yeah, we shoot her a bunch with missiles. Eventually she decides she's going to start shooting us back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Gotta try harder than that, lady. What? Ah! Samus is like, you think that hurt me? My energy tanks aren't even depleted. I still got full energy, lady. It's like, all right, you removed 2 of my energy tanks. I got plenty more where that came from, though. All right, that's 3. 3 rainbow lasers. You think you can take me down? I'm Samus Aran! Ha! Not done yet! That's 4. Oh, I love it. Mother Brain's like, geez, lady, how much energy do you have? We haven't even gotten into my 7 reserve tanks yet. Ow! Ow! Stop it! I'm doing squats. I'm doing squats. Doing squats. Oh, so strong. Get him, baby! Yeah! Go, little Metroid, go! Destroy my enemies! The audio still right? Yep. Looks fine. Cool. Yes! Give me my energy back! Oh, feeling so strong. Oh, feeling so strong. Oh no, she's still awake. This was so sad the first time I saw it. It was like your baby had just saved you and then Mother Brain's all like a jerk about it. Stop that. Stop being so mean. You're so mean. Also note that my energy is still going up. So much so that the Mother Brain is glitching out at this point. No! You wouldn't dare, you monster. I am gonna use all the rainbow energy on you. You wanna go? Oh man, I usually try to beat this stage of Mother Brain without taking a hit out of vengeance. This is working pretty well. Side note, did you know that this rainbow beam actually has a name? It's called the Hyper Beam. You go in your menu. See, I have the Hyper Beam. It's neat, huh? Yeah, screw you, lady. Hey, guess what? Bam! 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 Time bomb set. Skip immediately. Another kind of fun little thing that they do is that these the space pirates you see at this point are actually the color of the invincible ones that you met down in Norfair, the karate ones. And so it kind of just it shows you how strong Samus is with this hyper beam, that she's like not even like the beam is just blasting right through these guys. It's kind of a neat little touch. It's a minor thing, but it's cool. So why are they still bothering to fight me? Just run, guys. The ship's or the whole thing's exploding. I also think it's more than a little funny that, like, they say you set a time bomb, but why is everything blowing up? Like, is the time bomb already going off? Does not seem to make sense to me. We gotta escape. And you know, I'm gonna save the animals. Don't you worry. I'm not gonna let the Edecoons get killed. No, of course not. Gotta save the animals. Guys, you gotta get out of here! Run! Run, little friend. Be free. Escape. Why they had a spaceship and they weren't in it, I don't know. Because they find a spaceship and then escape in it. So... never clearly explained that, but, you know. Alright. The mission was completed successfully! Yeah! And now I get to see what percentage I got and if I did it under 3 hours. I think I got it under 3 hours. Even though my stream is at 3 hours now. It's so pink. It's so pink in space. There go the animals. The operation was completed successfully. Clear time. Yes, under 2 hours. Ooh, that makes me happy. Under 2 hours is good. 100% complete, or 100% plus completion. Very happy with that. Oh. I'm also kind of glad that I will now have this recorded. It'll be on my stream channel. I am going to put it up. It'll be good. So now I feel more vindicated about my birthday this year. Yay! Ooh. I love this game, though. What a fun game Super Metroid is. Kenji Yamamoto. Samus programmer. It's interesting that there is a single person who programmed all of like Samus's behaviors. But I guess she does do a lot of different things. Makes sense. Of course, you also have one person who did all the enemy programming, so I guess there is that. Map programmer. I guess that's like events that happen in the environment. Koichi Abe. Koichi Abe. Tsutomu Kanashige is a cool name. What is this? Special thanks to Dan Ozen. I really hope I got 134. I really hope I got 134. We'll see, though. Gunpei Yokoi. I always think his name is Gunpei Yokoi with an N. Here we go. Dear Force! Hello, madam. You do many sit-ups. Your abs are great. There she goes! You can also jump like 20 feet in the air! Yeah. And it's the Samus logo. Yeah! Your rate for collecting items is 134, baby! Yeah! See you next mission! Oh my goodness. Alright, we did it. Cool. So there you go. That's it's 134% item completion. And under 3 hours. Under 2 hours, in fact. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Again, thank you for bearing with me for all the technical issues. But hopefully I'll get it worked out eventually. Anyway, that's going to be it until next week, maybe week after next. I'm probably going to take a little break from streaming. I'll try and put episodes out like regular on the channel, but yeah, I'm going to be out of town, so I'm not going to be able to stream. So I hope you all have a happy holidays. Hope you all have fun out there, and I'll see y'all when I come back. So I am the MoeChicken. This has been Super Metroid, and thank you for stopping by.